In the last 159 days, 100 cases of measles have been reported.
He recommends that you get your first vaccination within 12 to 15 months and your second vaccination within 4 to 6 years. Only 91.5% of Americans have received their first vaccination.
The majority of measles cases reported this year were from an unvaccinated Somali American group in Minnesota. Parents don't vaccinate their children for many reasons. Some include religious beliefs, and the paper by Andrew Wakefield written in 1998 saying that vaccines lead to autism in children. However, this paper was discredited and he lost his medical license, and by 2000, measles was wiped out in the U.S.
Measles is a viral infection of the respiratory system. It's extremely contagious and can be spread by droplet contact or even airborne contact.
Its signs and symptoms include cough, fever, and a severe rash, and it's widespread starting at the hairline and progressing down through the body. There are two types of measles. One is called German measles, and it's associated with rubella, but this one is measles as a complication of rubeola. There's been a long history of outbreaks of measles in unvaccinated communities.
In 2013, pediatricians said 73% of parents found these vaccinations unnecessary.
And in 2014, there was the largest outbreak since 2000 in the U.S., with 667 cases of measles in an Amish community in Ohio.
In 2015, the Mickey Mouse measles infected 52 people in Disneyland, California. 6 out of those 52 people were actually vaccinated by the MMR vaccination, and 4 out of those 6 people got both recommended doses. What happens with the attenuated vaccination is sometimes the antibodies created aren't strong enough for when you actually come in contact with the vaccination, and unfortunately, those 6 people had that happen to them.
And then in 2016, only 70 cases were reported in the United States. However, most of those cases only received the first set of vaccinations, so it was more likely that they would come down with measles. And then in 2017, 73 of the 100 cases in Minnesota were in Minnesota alone, and there's been 20 hospitalizations so far, and about 8,000 people have been introduced to the infection.
What a marvelous day! Nothing gives me more joy than teaching my students about the human body. But since your children aren't vaccinated, it's incredibly unsafe for them to come to school.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just believe that vaccines are the parents' choice.
And I believe they're unnatural.
They're a conspiracy!
So instead, I'll be educating you. For though you are grown adults, you all need a lesson in biology. Let the learning begin. Observe. As the measles vaccine enters the bloodstream, the immune system is activated. You see? Those white blood cells are learning how to protect the body from the disease.
Sure, you say that, but where's the proof? Where's the evidence?
It's literally outside your window. Just turn your heads, you can see it happening. Here in the lungs, the measles virus can attack the respiratory system, which can cause pneumonia. But observe! The vaccine contains a weakened form of the disease, which passes through the body harmlessly.
It also contains a ton of toxins, even mercury.
Okay, that's very wrong. While decades ago vaccines contained a non-toxic variant of mercury, today they don't contain mercury of any kind.
Why do you think that? Because Western medicine says so?
No, because this bus can shrink down to the molecular level, and you can watch it happen. Just watch. That one's oxygen, that one is hydrogen, but no mercury. So, oh my, where did she go?
I'm healing this body the same way I heal my kids. Crystal therapy. It's a totally safe... Oh man, that was expensive.
What on earth are you doing?
We gotta take out this vaccine before it gives that kid autism! Where does that happen, by the way?
Let's see, that happens, well, nowhere. There's zero evidence that vaccines cause autism or mental disorders of any kind. Do people actually think that? I do. Hi, I'm Jenny McCarthy. Thank goodness, nobody important.
I'm Chris Christie, and I don't believe in vaccines, and I want to be your next president.
Seriously?
Got him! Ha ha! That's the last one! Why is it getting so hot in here?
Without the vaccine, it appears the body is now infected with measles and is suffering from a fever of 103 degrees.
Oh dear. Bet you wish I had my crystal now.
Once contracted with measles virus, there is no actual treatment for the virus itself, but you can treat the symptoms. Conditions contributing to the infection are that there are state laws with all the 50 states that say that you need to get the MMR vaccination before going to daycare, public schools, or private schools, and college, but there are no federal laws holding the parents to that.
Obviously, the only way to fix this problem with outbreaks is to get your dang kids vaccinated, get yourself vaccinated, do it now, do it tomorrow. Just get vaccinated. Also, if you think you can't afford it, most healthcare programs cover it, and if you don't have healthcare or health insurance, there's a program called Vaccines for Children, and it'll vaccinate any eligible kid who qualifies under its
No
conditions.
excuses.
Get vaccinated.
Vaccinate.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now. You're too late.
We sincerely apologize to any anti-vaxxers who may have been offended in the making of this video.
We do not really apologize
Not
because
really that
you
sorry.
need to get your kids vaccinated. If you got a problem with it, catch us outside. How about that? Why doesn't it stop?
Measles is a viral infection. I can't say infection. Measles is a viral infection.
Measles is a viral infection of the respiratory system.
It causes severe fever.
Just keep going.
That one was you. That wasn't me.
Measles is a viral infection of the respiratory system.
It causes muscle aches, fever, and a severe rash. I forgot the next line.
Measles is a viral infection of the respiratory system. It's extremely contagious and can be... Ooh.